An Anthem couple is trying to sell their home, but they say the process is nearly impossible because they installed solar.
And now they want all homeowners to understand what going solar could really mean. 3 on Your Side's Gary Harper has more.
You know, a lot of people seem to be complaining to 3 on Your Side about going solar, and you can certainly add this next couple to that list. They say they went solar, and now they say they feel like they're a prisoner of their own home.
So this is the backyard. When we got here, it was pretty tore up.
Tim and Savannah Howe say that as soon as they saw their Anthem home less than a year ago, they knew they had to buy it.
We found this house, we fell in love with the lot, we fell in love with the yard, the layout.
The couple immediately started some small home improvement jobs to increase the home's value, but they started one project that they are now regretting. And it all started because of a door-to-door salesman.
This all started with a knock on the door.
Yes.
Boy, that's a knock you wish you probably didn't answer.
Yeah.
That salesman convinced Savannah and Tim to have more than $34,000 in solar panels installed and to finance the whole deal. They did, but mainly because they were told there was an incentive.
But we were also told that it would increase the value of our home by 20%.
But the couple claims that's just not true. And because they installed 34 grand in solar panels, they're now having an extremely difficult time selling their home. In fact, they say it could take years before they sell it.
I definitely feel like we're being held hostage in our own home.
Here's the problem. Tim and Savannah's home is appraised at around $300,000. But don't forget, they have $34,000 worth of solar panels that they financed that the new buyer will have to make payments on as well. That means any prospective buyer actually has to qualify for 2 separate loans totaling $334,000. Lance Billingsley is a licensed realtor and appraiser.
As a real estate agent, do you even like showing homes that have solar?
It's a great question, actually.
Lance says buying a home that has solar can be attractive to some. Still, he says there are hurdles that buyers and sellers just aren't aware of when solar is in the mix.
I would probably give the best piece of advice in this, Gary, is if you're going to sell your house, start immediately in dealing with that solar company and what the transferability repercussions are.
For Savannah and Tim, their options are few. They can either cut a check for $34,000 so they can pay off that solar loan and be allowed to sell their home, or they'll have to rely on a buyer who qualifies for both the home and the solar panels, and that's a little dicey. Think about it. If you qualify for a $334,000 home, why not just buy a bigger, better home? As for Tim and Savannah, they say they wish they never went solar.
The long term, overall, over the years, we thought it would be a home run. But we're finding out differently now.
It's a dud.
It is a complete dud. In fact, we feel like we're being held hostage.
It should be noted that 3 on Your Side did reach out to the solar panel company as well as the loan company that loaned all that money for the solar panels. 3 on Your Side wanted to see if there was any kind of resolution at all that might be reached. Both companies said no. Keep that in mind if you're thinking of going solar. Also keep that in mind if you have solar and if you're thinking of selling your home. I'm Gary Harper, 3 on Your Side.